Buonasera and good evening everybody, MannwidaPlann here, back again in the cruel, cold, chilling my bits off world of Conan Exiles on the Xbox One. How you all doing today everybody? Super glad to be back again. Thank you all for coming to join me, I hope you're doing great. It's an amazing day on Conan Exiles. Things are happening, stuff is changing, and I'm super pumped about it. So, at the end of the last episode, really through the last episode, we built this amazing little floor space thing, which is going to turn into a fantastically huge, gigantic kind of castle-esque fortress thing place. Amazing saber cap fun times. This stuff has happened. We do have a little bit of wall clip over here, which I'm going to have a good fight with working on. But I decided, you know what we haven't actually done? As though the episode was to build a house. We still haven't actually built a house. So I've got to work on this. I thought I'd bring you guys back while I hammer this little guy out. It's just going to be a tiny little kind of shack cabin-esque thing going on. I think it'll be quite cool. Now, this one we're wanting to make out of the reinforced stone brick, which is super frickin' expensive. But what we haven't played with yet is the standard stone brick stuff. So I've gone and built up a load of this stuff. I think that it is actually the correct amount to build this. I know I'm going to need more walls. Thankfully Gordo is on. I've had a little chat with him. He's got some amazing stuff to show me, and I can't wait to have a play with it. But for the first time being, I want to get this little place built and actually have ourselves a home to call home, and we can make the things that we're going to need to build this insanely large house that we're working on, because I don't really want to be taking everybody's stuff. Let's see what this is like. Bang! That looks quite cool. That's super smart. Yeah, I like that. That's really nice. So I figured I'd make my home here out of some stone brick and see what it looks like. We'll get to have a good play with it. Again, I'm just replacing the sandstone because I wasn't going to try and build this out of a higher expensive tier and completely fail it and make a huge waste. I believe I counted these correctly. I'm hoping so. Rocks and things are flying everywhere. It's super destructive. Blah! Blah! What? God damn it! I thought I had built enough. Apparently I have not. I require 2 more. Do I have the stuff to build 2 more? I freaking doubt that I do. I sincerely doubt it. I need more sharpened wood. So let's take our reinforcements, those and those. I've already had a good chat with Gordo. The man is a legend. He grinds out loads. He gathers absolutely buttloads of stuff for us. And he's not even worried. He's on here all the time. He loves doing it. He says, help yourself, man. Take anything you need from my house. He has some idea about going to kill a giant slug, which I had no idea there was such a thing in the game. But that's definitely going to be something that we're going to want to have a look at. Would it be in here? He did say he has a box full of shaped wood somewhere. Carpentry and armor. Boom, shaped wood. Good man there, dude. That's some amazing looking armor stuff as well. That looks super funky. Alright, some of that. And iron reinforcements, he said, was in the blacksmith box. Boom. Good man. Absolutely amazing stuff. So, we're going to, as I say, we're going to have to do loads of work to help this dude back out. That's definitely going to be a thing. I'm feeling a big collab episode going on. We had the first couple of collab episodes with, H-Full and there's a dude there. Peace out, man. Just committing suicide off a cliff. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, we've had the first couple of collabs with H-Full and Gabriella, but we haven't really done much with Gordo, so we definitely got to come and hang out with this man. Blah, blah. Makes it very difficult to see where I'm placing stuff with those exploding rocks everywhere. Although it's fun, I enjoy the destruction. Nailed it. Nice. Stone brick floor. I like it. And we got our standard sandstone pathway coming up to it. That's pretty sweet. I like that stuff. Not an amazing texture, but still a pretty nice texture. I don't mind it at all, really. There he goes again. Oh, peace out, buddy. I don't know why he's committing suicide again and again. I can't take it anymore. Just jumping off the freaking roof. Outer face. Boom. Yeah, that's cool. I quite like that. I got some windows. Come on. Yeah, just there. Nice. I feel like another window here would be good. Very good, very good. How about one just here? I like it. How many did I have? 4 more. Oh, I would like one here. I feel would be nice. And that's 3 more. Good one here. And then a remaining 2. One there. And one there. Very nice. So, now some walling to make this bad boy put him back together. Sorry everybody, that's my mobile phone being messaging. My sweet girl over in Malta now. She's actually made the move over to Malta. I'm so freaking proud of her, it's unbelievable. We're going to need some more of these dudes. That's definitely a thing. Let's put them onto our active hotbar, and we can rebuild them as we are required. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I really wanted to play with some of the other construction materials in this game. And I really like this one. It seems a little light for me. I'm more interested in the hardened one. But oh man, such an increase in the recipe. Such an amazing increase in the recipe. Let's get on the inside here. See if we can place a bit better here. Oh, I like the inside of the texture actually. I didn't even notice that. It's got like a wooden kind of insulated thing going on. Very nice. Very nice indeed. There you are. Now we're going to need 1, 2, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Nailed it. One of you, and one of you. Absolutely amazing. There's a couple of clip errors where they don't quite match with each other as of the moment. Bit of a shame, but you know, a couple of cracks in the walls. Let the place ventilate safely, correctly ventilate it. Now there is a couple of other things I really wanted to have a play with. I'm going to need to make these things up, but for the idea of the roofs and such like this, I feel like this might actually be big enough to put everything that I actually need in it as it stands. I have already super preparedly gone and crafted up everything that we will need as actual functioning structures, because this house's entire purpose and whole point of existing is to build the bigger house. You know, when you got like super heavy duty constructions of large projects on the way. There we go. It wasn't that bad. Words, English, failing left and right. You have a construction office, man. You know, things have to be built, and people need to be organized in building those things, and that's what this house's purpose is going to be for. Let's pop you and you down. This is a first-person job, because otherwise it rolls around crazy and it's really freaking annoying. Let's try and place this without messing it up. I feel about there. No, you know what? We're going to have to rotate it. We're going to have to rotate it so we can see correctly and safely. Overlapping with objects and other pieces of terrain. I don't like it. Can't work on anything. A little bit more. Doing it. Ah, it's fine. It's totally fine. I'm not even worried. It's not even a huge thing. Let's rotate you around like that. Something like that, I'm gonna guess. Although that's gonna block the freaking window, man. Why don't we put it here instead? Yeah, let's put it there instead. And again, check outside for any clips. Okay, good. Doesn't appear to be any clipping happening, which I'm much happier about. That's an amazing thing. Tannery. That's the other one that I forgot. I'm going to need a tannery to create oil, to be able to use brimstone to make steel fire, to add with the iron and make steel. Huge recipe requirements going on here. Can I make one of those? How much do you cost? I completely forgot. It's been so long since I've been building furniture and actually getting myself established. I feel like all I've done for the last, like, 2-3 weeks of playing Conan is walk around and explore the world and travel home and work at grinding resources and building pathways. Where is a tannery? Do I not have this technology? I feel like I don't have this technology. How could this be possible? Have I failed to unlock it during the last reset thing happening? No. It definitely should be here somewhere. Where are you, tannery? You're right there, tannery. So why do I not have you in my craftable inventory over here? Or have I just been completely blind and stupid and came straight past it without seeing it? You guys at home, shout out if you hear tannery. I will hear you if you shout loud enough. There you are. Oh my good lord, it was right there. Some bark, some stone, some wood, some twine. You know what, I'm going to make that one in a minute. Let's finish doing what we're doing. We can add that one in just a moment without a problem. Wait for the cuts, so we can add this stuff. Alright, cool. So, carpenter's bench. First person. Actually, let's go the blacksmith one. Now, the weird bit with this is that it's going to be slightly off because it's set in a corner where it won't really fit. Why are you blocking into the terrain like that? I feel like if we went up against this wall, doesn't matter so much that the anvil's sticking out away from the window, do you think? Probably would look a lot better put... Nah, it's not going to fit in that corner. That one's going to be where we're going to be putting the bed. So, nope, here is going to be its home. I feel like this is going to be just fine. Something like, nope, that. Yeah, very nice. I don't mind that stuck away from the wall like that, actually, because again, it brings that right up in line to that guy there. That looks amazingly useful. Carpenter's bench. Turn you around like that. Underneath the window, you think? Actually, this one would look much better over here, don't you think? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's much better. Going to say about there. Excellent, I'm liking it. I can see a spot for the cauldron already. Shouldn't be a huge issue for us. I think you'll go very nicely just here. Beautiful. Now what else do we have in our inventory? Awaiting placement. Ah, the artisan's bench. Everybody needs one of these bad boys in their lives. And we're just going to dump you... Wait, remembering we have a tannery to go. I think the tannery will sit here quite nicely. So I'm going to put the carpenter's bench about here. Very nice. Everything is hanging out of the wall super badly, which is a huge, huge shame. But because of the constant blowing of snow, it's very difficult to see clipping in this area. So that's a bit of a pain in the butt. All these different things that I have unlocked, which I have not built yet. It's absolutely amazing, but what I require is a bed. That is what I would like very much right now. Our amazing big bed is in the carpenter's bench, I believe. And I'm not too fussed or worried about getting that one built. Why am I not seeing beds in here? There's something else I have failed to unlock. What is happening? No, beds right there. Comfortable wooden bed. Should be constructed in the artisan's work table. I'm fairly right at the top, man. Right at the top, man. And you're not seeing this stuff. Good lord. So a little bit hide, a little bit wood, a little bit twine. Not a huge, huge problem there either. We shall grab those bits from Gordo in a moment and get those dudes built. But firstly, we have to get this house finished. That's the next big thing. Now, what are we looking at the state of roofing? Is there anything along the lines of inverted... No, that's the reinforced shaped wooden stuff. That's not the one. That's the insulated ones. Insulated wood walls. What I'm looking for is the hardened stone tier. That's the one with steel, so it's not going to be you. There you are. Wait, no. Again, reinforced stone. No, it's not you either. Where is everything for this? There you are. Right down at the bottom they're hiding. So let's see here. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of those. We're going to kind of build these as we go because they are really expensive and I don't want to mess it up. For some reason it's right down at the bottom. And we need 6 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there should be an inverted version of this. Wooden wedge slope. So we're looking for an inverted... Because again, these are the insulated... Wait, tiled wedge slope roof. This is really confusing how many different tiers of this stuff, and it all looks completely different. Tiled sloped insulated wooden roof. Oh man, super confusing. We're looking for the inverted. I know I could probably be just using the search bar at the top, which probably would be really, really helpful. Inverted wooden wedge slope. Alright, there it is. Okay, excellent. We found it. We found it. Things are being discovered. Let's get you onto here. Trying to get you built. There you go. Oh, what does it look like? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. I can deal with that. That's pretty sweet. Very nice. Yeah, very nice indeed. So let's go for our standard wedgie ones. I think would be a thing. It's just starting to turn to night time now, guys, so I'm going to get to work on building up the rest of the stuff that I'm going to need to finish this bad boy up, and I'll bring you guys back when it turns to the morning and we can all see a little bit better. Ah, that's better, much brighter. And I have found the little corner triangle piece. I've found the little corner triangle piece, which is going to be really useful for us today. Just been having a little bit look through the inventory and the building menu a little bit more. There is so many different tiers of construction, it gets really confusing. They all kind of look very similar to each other after a while. Inverted insulated wooden sloped roof corner, that's a mouthful. Inverted reinforced wooden sloped roof corner, okay, it's not those guys that we're after. That's the one that we just built, the inverted dude. Those are the inverted wedges, those are really helpful for us. Can I find... I had built some of the other bits, so we'll go ahead and get these guys put into place. Where is it? Is it all in my inventory still? It is. I've got a couple of pillars here, and a couple of these little wedges here. So I feel like a pillar here would actually look quite nice. Can I rotate him? I can rotate him a little bit. Let's pop him down. And then up to there. Yeah, that looks quite good. Kind of clutters the room a bit, but you know, we could still access all these things. It's not really necessary for reinforcement, but I just thought it would look nice in this build. I have placed that the wrong way around. That was stupid. Come on, can I demolish you, please? Thank you. No, don't build a pillar. That was not what I required. Silly man. Silly man. 3 of you dudes will do me great. Oh, thank you. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and get those inverted pieces in. There we are. A right trigger and a right bumper. Oh. A right bumper. A right trigger and a right bumper. Beautiful. We have ourselves a little corner roof. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, that stuff looks pretty smart. I like that. Now, what I really want to do is actually to raise this structure up. The problem with that is that we have an apex point here. We have an apex point here, and if we build a wall up, we're going to have this random little triangle wedge missing out of the structure. So that's going to be a little bit of a pain. So what we're going to do instead is... what is this? Who and what are you? Is that a thrall? Some randomer, I believe. That's very strange. Who are you? You have no screen name. Are you a person? I seem to be unable to interact with you. I believe you are another tribe member. Huh, would you look at that? Somebody else is here. Never mind. Let us resume with what our purposes of building are. See you later, buddy. Very strange. Very strange. Better not have came over and tried to steal all my stuff. All of this is locked anyway, so it's not a big issue. Anyway, not allowing ourselves to become too distracted. Because there was something else I wanted to talk about today and maybe get a start on it, but now it looks like I'm not going to be able to because this is taking way too freaking long already. But let's see what we can do here to put a bow in this. So, tiled sloped roof? No, not you. I think you're right down at the bottom, or you were, but then I reorganized it. Here you are. That's it, these dudes here. So only 1, 2, 3, probably actually 6 of them would do me very well. Let's try that. There should be enough to kind of put... Oh, no, wait. We're going to need the other corner here, aren't we? Huh, can I even find such a thing? Let's have a look right down to here. Because this is where the satch stuff starts. It actually is, it's that dude there, sweet. So we'll need a little bit more iron reinforcement. Which is inside of this box. We'll have another 100 for the time being, just to make sure that everything's going to happen very nicely. That dude's still hanging out over there on top of the gate. I'm really confused as to who he is and what he's doing. Never mind. I'm sure all should be made clear in good time. One of those guys. Alright, beautiful. So this dude should sit on there very nicely. Oh. Come on now, you had it a second ago. Don't be a pain all your life. Nailed it, I like it. And these dudes should sit in between quite perfectly. God dang it, Snap Point, what are you doing? Why'd you go and do that? Why did you go and do that? I didn't want you to do that. You silly, silly Snap Point. See you later, peace out, buddy. Actually, we could go for a couple more of those corners. We'd probably put a nice little bow into that area there. What do you think? Should we try it? Come on now. A little bit of right trigger action. No, don't want to rotate for me? What is happening? Ahaha, I had to tap the Y button to get it to change its snap point direction. So one of you there. One of you there. Yeah, I like this. This is super nice. That's it. You sit there. You can guess where you're going. Just up there. And we'll bring you together there. Can I make a couple more of these bad boys? 3, I believe. One there. And I kind of got the used to placing these things. If you aim up straight ahead, it might not always sit or snap around, but if you go to the one next to it, right on the beam, it always seems to work very nicely. Oh, very good. Very good indeed. I like this. This is super nice. Now, what to do about the top? We could actually go as far as just building 4 of these, and it would bring it to a very nice kind of peaked top. Can we make 4? I believe we cannot. Oh, I think we have 3. Oh, do we have 3? Oh, no, we got 4. We've done it. It's a thing. Oh, super cool. Let's have a look at this. I like those new building pieces. That's very smart. Super nice. I like that. That's amazing fun. We even got a little flat plateau point on the top. We could put like an archer dude or something like that up there if we wanted to. Oh, baby, that is a long old way to go. A long, long way. I've just been on a little bit of an expedition of myself. If I bring my map up, where's my cursor? There I am. Here we are, back at our little house. No name, I haven't named it yet. I got a little checkpoint that I've made here, which is pretty handy. Here's our fishing baskets. Here where we started going for brimstone, but it's useless. Now, I went all the way down... Where was it? It's here. The Skittering Cavern. This cave is full of spiders and full of spider webs and full of gossamer, which I really, really wanted for the next part of this build. Heads up, that place is packed with the evil little yellow super nasty spiders. Absolutely packed with it. And I'm not going to lie, I actually cheated a little bit because I utilized the fact that when I die I keep my inventory, and I just ran the cave. I just kept running in there, grabbing as much as I could, and ended up being killed because I was killing them. And now my amazing sword is gone and all these other things have happened. Oh, it's been an absolute chaos nightmare. But behold, I have like 1,100 gossamer. I am very, very pleased with it. Very, very pleased with it. Got some glowing goop. I'll get into some bits about that. And this dude here in just a little second, which is super amazing. Oh, wrong button this. Oh, wrong button this. Alright, let's get back to it though. Good lord, what an exciting adventure. So, if you are wondering, by the way, why this episode is a day late, that was why. Because I had to go all the way down there. I did gather up as much brimstone as I could. One thing to say about that Skittering Cavern, the respawn rate of the gossamer is amazing. It comes back really, really fast. So, just give it a few seconds, you can go back and get a buttload more. The crocodile cave with all of the brimstone though, not so much. Really not a very good respawn rate on that one. Really, really sucky. I actually left it like half an hour, had my food, came back, and it still hadn't respawned. So didn't get much of the brimstone sadly from there as well. Now our little house is looking pretty sweet and quite really, really liking to having a little bit of a build with the other stuff. But you know what? It's super empty inside. It looks completely empty and hollow, and I don't like it how it's snowing in here, which is a real bit of a pain. But I've done a little bit of work already, getting some stuff together. What I will need to do is I'll need to actually craft some silk, would be a good idea. And that's what we're using this gossamer for. We need that to be able to make some amazing silk stuff. 550, I don't think I'm going to want that much. I don't know if there's anything else that we're going to need gossamer for. I'm not entirely sure. I'll do around about 100 of it. somewhere around about, I don't know, yeah, somewhere around about there seems fine. I have already made up a couple of things though. I've made us some storage, and I've already got some pillows. This is what we're going to need the gossamer for, is to be able to make things like pillows and amazingness. While I was down at my old house, I also built one of these. This I made from my altar of Set, which is left back at home, back at the original base, which I haven't actually played with yet. We've got this guy, and I got wardrobe as well on my inventory just here, which is super cool. So let's get this place a little bit more decorated, I'm feeling. We need, oh, that will completely block the window. And that window too. Yeah, let's put it here. Let's put it here. Something like that. Maybe a little bit more this way, actually. I might have a little stool or something I can put in that corner. That'd be pretty cool. So, right until it says it's clipping, and boom. Alright, cool. You're right up against the wall? Yeah, that's nice. I can deal with that one. Let's have a look at this chest. This is the super expensive chest that we have an absolute buttload of back at the old house, but I at least wanted one, because they are very nice. They don't like to be placed in between foundations, though. Something that's clipping, that's not clipping. Something like that. Yeah, something about there. I'm liking that. I'm liking that very much. Sweet, now I can start putting some of the other stuff. I found these amazing things as well. Let me explain a little bit more about the glowing goop and this incredible sand reaper toxin gland thing, which I have no idea about what it is or what to do with it. And of course the amazing glowing torch on our inventory. There is another episode recorded, or rather should I say there was another episode recorded, where me and Gordo got to hang out for a little bit. He was telling me about some evil giant slug thing that he couldn't quite kill. He tried it a few times on his own and he couldn't do it, and he asked for my help with it. And if I head up here, we actually ran all the way down from our home, around the outside here, down to the fish baskets, through here, around the brimstone cave, back round the what is this called? Forgotten City? The Unnamed City. Terrible city is what it is. Corruption City. All the way around down here, and then down to this dude here, the Dregs. Where we had a little bit of a puzzle thing to solve, and then we ended up getting into a nasty old cave, and a huge, evil, super nasty, spider, dreadful thing. Slug, slime, creature thing. Ooh, that dude there. You can just kind of see his picture in that one there, where we managed to fight off with him. Now you get this little knowledge thing for actually opening the entrance to the tomb, but sadly the actual recording itself, it was a Mixer live stream, and for some reason Gordo's voice was not present on the recording. You can hear me just completely fine, but for some reason Gordo's voice is completely null and void. I think he didn't accept the invite to join the party, or have the party voice recorded, because I know when I say record the entire party, everybody gets a notification and they have to accept it to allow their part of the voice to be recorded. But I don't know quite what happened there. It's a real shame, but sadly that episode won't be any good for us. But I'm thinking of running down there and giving it a try myself. I'm feeling pretty confident, you know. I went, while I was down there getting brimstone, I kicked that crocodile boss's butt on my own like 5 times, and it really wasn't a problem. Thankfully for Gordo, with my assistance, he did manage to kill it. I died right before the thing dropped, sadly, so I didn't get it. But that'll definitely be something I'm going to have a look at in the near future. What else am I looking for here? I would also like, while I'm rambling on about different things that have happened, completely burning time in the episode, some sticks and some stones. Let's take those guys out of here, because I would like just a normal campfire in here. I feel would be perfectly fine for us. Just so we've got something to make some food on here. Yeah, just one of them. That sounds pretty sweet. I'm not really sure if there's anything else that's in my inventory that I'm going to need. Ooh, the tannery. That's something that we did need. I think I need to get some bark for that. I might just grab from my buddy Gordo. Gordo the Grinder, as I am calling him now. His base is packed full of so much stuff. It is unbelievable. I can't believe that one man has been able to grind so much on this game. I mean, this is just insane. This is completely insane. I wish I could put the time into one game like this. I really do. I keep thinking that's him in the corner, but it's not. It's one of his thralls. It is. It's one of his thralls. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable the amount of stuff that he's got in here. It's really good going there, Gordo, and thank you very much for allowing me a free reign to it. I really appreciate it. You've always got me here if you find another boss you want to take on, man. So what did I come in here for? Here's me chatting away and I've completely forgotten. Bark! That was it. Bark. Bark for the tannery. We need some of that to be able to actually build the thing. He's most likely got some bark inside of his tannery. I'm sure he won't mind if I grab 50. Look at that. That would be great. And I believe that's pretty much all we should need for him. I am finally starting to get set up here, so I'm going to be able to start grinding out my own materials and such too, which I'm happy about. You know, I've got my gossamer, I've already got myself some iron and stuff like that on the go. Feeling a little bit more self-sufficient over here. All of this is really set up to get all the brimstone going. Oh my god, I have like the most ridiculous grind in the world to get on with. But we're going to break it up with some other episodes of checking out other places and things. 160 wood, 240 stone. I don't have that much wood, I don't think. No, almost. Okay, I'm going to have to make the bits together to get this guy. Ah, there we are, much better. I actually didn't need to worry about the twine so much, that's okay. Hopefully it's not going to be super dark in here, but I have one thing that I'll be able to do to fix that. There is one thing in here I want to build straight off the bat. Straight off the bat, I've really, really wanted one for ages. The hanging brazier? I think there was a wall one that I like the look of. There it is. Wall brazier. Not brazier. I keep calling it a brazier. It's not. It's a brazier. Let's get this guy up first so we got some light in here. This is the main reason why I insisted on putting this pillar up. Is because I really wanted to do this. Go about there, I think. Yeah. Ah! Yes, very nice. I like that. I do like that. Not as much light over in the bedroom, which is nice, so we'll be able to snooze in there just fine. And then lots of light in here. That really already makes a massive improvement. Super pleased. Right, let's get this tannery down and hoping that it actually fits, because of course I'm going to need this to be able to make the oil for making the brimstone. So that definitely has to be a thing. Will you fit there? I think you might. I think you might just fit right there. If I wiggle you about a little bit, what do you think? Maybe like... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's gonna fit in there like a glove. Just give it a little bit of a wiggle. Get the most prime placement of it. Nailed it. That sits in very nicely. Literally just fills the gap. That'll do very good. Alright, cool. So let's have a little bit of a look at what else we've got here. I want my campfire. I want that guy to be able to be done. We're done with the silk now. Let's chuck this stuff inside of here. Let's have a look. I also got some ichor because I really want to try out some of these candles. They look amazing. I'm wondering if there's like a little table. Square stool. And a round stool. And a rock slab. Some shelves. A round Stygian table. I have absolutely no idea the size of these things. Ooh, definitely be wanting that. We've been looking for something to go on the roof because of the massive gappage. We'll definitely get that. Ah, that's okay. It's okay. Don't panic, everybody. I've got enough fiber to be able to make some more twine. I'm not having to go back out and gather more stuff. It's okay. We've got it. We've definitely got it. Come on now, you. Let's go for about that much. Something like that feels good. We shall see. We shall see. Probably used all my twine now because there's something else that I wanted. Dang it, I've overcooked it. Now I'm going to need to go and get some. Oh, balls. God damn it. Never mind, never mind. We should continue what we've got, and I'll make that in a little bit as well. Let's see here. Where was that amazing banner? I like the red one. Here's me going, I've just made a load of twine. It's because it needs to be in this inventory, not mine. That is why. There we are, one of those guys. I really like some of those as well. I might have to grab a little bit of bone from my man. All these different tables I'd really like to try out. Definitely get a couple of shelves. That's going to be a thing. We have 2 of these pillows. I think that one and that one. Let's get that one and that one as well. Get some of the standard other things. Like there's a couple of these like things like pots and stuff, which only cost a little bit of stone. Grab that one and the tall one, maybe. I need to gather some more plant fiber. Let's see here. Let's try the little square stool as well. A barrel. And I think that's the inventory part here actually full. So let's grab all of these things. Come on now. That's it. Let me take it. There we go. Get a flag, a pot, a shelves, a barrel. All of these dudes. Here we go. Right, cool. Let's see what we can do with this. Now, a little campfire for us to have foods. Where are we going to have for a food place? I kind of feel like here, maybe? I don't know. It might be right in the middle of the way of everything. At the foot of the bed next to this big guy? Again, also, I feel like it might be in the way. The place is going to be too small to put a load of stuff in. That's definitely going to be a thing. Yeah, I feel around about, like, here. Like, right up as close as I can to that. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. Very nice indeed. Let's try and put some other stuff of this onto our taskbar and get these other things off that we're not going to need. Come on, game. There you go. There we are. Now we've got room in here as well. I'm going to go ahead and tell this to make me a couple of candles, because I really want to try these out. We can make, what, 4? Is that? 1 of each? Something like that? Is that all the candles that there were? Just those 3? And then there's that dude too. Alright, let's try that out as well. There we go. Okay. How can we do in the way of shelving? Ooh. That's very nice. Yeah, let's put one there. And where else can we put a shelf safely? Oh, yes. Yeah, over here. Like that. Very nice. Now, this brazier, I'm interested in this. Oh, that's actually quite a decent size, man. That is actually quite sweet. This can sit outside. Oh, yeah. Something like that. Very nice, very nice. Now, how about this flag? Whoa. Ooh. I can't actually see... Oh, wait, now I can see it. It was facing right at me. That's why I couldn't see it. So let's get it to about here. I'm going to have to get up there. That's going to have to be the thing. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is going to be nice. So let's go... Okay, at some points it is able to be placed, other points not so much. Very nice, flowing in the breeze there, I like it. Now if I can go and grab a little bit of bone from my buddy Gordo, I believe he's got some in here, just to save me having to run around and gather some. I wonder if he's got any plant fiber as well. I know he's always had an issue with plant fiber. Oh, well, I see he has rectified his issue with plant fiber. Thank you very much, buddy. Where was I after bone? I think he kind of put this in here, random stuff box. Got some bones in there? Oh, yeah, baby, you got some bone. Give me that. Excellent, excellent. Because now we can try out some of the other stuff to have a play with, too. Oh, yeah, it's all going to come together very nicely, I feel, guys. It's all going to come together. Forgot to put down these. Oh, okay, now I can see it, fair enough. It's just a couple of pillows to sit our tukuses on when we sit down to make our food, you know? It's got to be a thing. You can't just be sitting on your cold butt on the cold floor. There we go. Was it just those ones? Oh no, there was a 4th. I'm wondering as well what we can do with these. Can we, like, put a load of pillows on the bed? Oh, we can put a load of pillows on the bed. That means I'll be able to rotate them and make them look amazing. I'm going to tap Y button. Oh, lower it. Oh, high on it. Oh. Oh, it's going to... Oh. Okay, that's as far as it's going to go. Ah, sleepy pillows. Oh, yes, very nice. Ah, come on, some of these placements would be amazing. Oh, oh. Nah, I'm going to put this other one on the floor over here. Cool. It's all these little touches, man. I really like it. It's super amazing. Let's see here about putting these bones in here and the plant fibers too, because I want to make that big carpet. That would be super amazing. Where did those bones go? There they are. Drop that in there. Because those Stygian braziers, I really like the look of. I'd really like to try those. A flagon? Give me one of them. A couple more pieces of stone, I'll be able to make some more interesting stuff. Where was that nice bright red rug I saw? That looked super cool. There you are. Definitely make me one of them. That would be amazingly cool. Getting some of the stone for more like little pots and palliard kind of things. Alright. We'll grab you and you. Did I get that little kind of table effect idea? I don't remember. I think I did. Well, it's more of a stool, but... I guess we could use that for here. Not really for sitting on, but for looking nice. I like it. Now, I'm fairly sure, because this game is quite forgiving, it will allow me to put candles on that. Let's try it out. Oh ho ho! It will indeed. Why is it candle stub? Interact. Can I light it? My candle is not lit. I do not understand this sorcery. Let's try another one. Ah, it's got the tiniest little flame ever. It's got the tiniest little flame. This one isn't lit. I'm confused. Let's try picking it back up again. Maybe it doesn't like the stool. Let me get you to go on here with your body. How about now? Nope. Doesn't want to do it. Okay, fair enough. That's it, one there, and we have one here, which I'm going to try and put on that other shelf. There was one there. Oh, and the other shelf was above the bed. Oh. The stub ones that I have here, are these just not lit? Is that what they do? There is a tiny little glow coming from it, I think. Huh. Very interesting, very interesting. I'm liking it. How about this amazing rug thing? Let's check that out. We've also got this super cool barrel to play with. Some of these pots to go down. I'm liking this. This is the first time I've ever really played with any of the decoration in the game. Ooh. Ah, what we should have done is had this put down and then those on top of it. That would have been amazingly cool. Let's see if, because I have a feeling we can pick these up. Oh, excellent. Super amazing. So if I pick that back up as well, I'll have to demolish that. Most likely won't have enough stuff left over to build another one. Can I? Sticks. I think there's some in here. There we go. Grab that. And, oh wait, no, that thing's inventory, not my own. Campfire-esque, I bet I went straight past it, didn't I? I sure did. There we go. Now I'll pop the sticks back in there, just in case we need them. Just in case we need them. Right, let's try this again. Oh yeah, this would be so much better. I know, it's super thirsty work trying to decorate houses and that. My throat feels dry. There we go. Yeah, very nice indeed. I'm liking that. Let's have a look at the little jugs. Kind of looks alright as a nice little kind of water jug, you think? Yeah, when we're having ourselves a drink. It'd be amazing. That would look very good round about there, actually, I feel. Oh, that's cool. There's very, very good amount of setting places in them. Like they don't like interfere with each other very much at all. It's really, really nice. You can sit there. Oh wait, I was making that. Oh, we got barrel. Chuck you next to that bad boy there, I think. How about at the back there? Very good, very good. I'm quite liking this, guys, I must admit. I am quite liking this indeed. Shame the candles aren't a little bit brighter. I must admit that. Okay, yes, I know. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I can't do anything without this stuff. I brought this from home as well. We found it. So just see how much it does. I'm at 22 out of 100. 72. Yeah, very nice. Quite nice indeed. I like that. What else we got we can play with? I'm super intrigued with all of this. How about our... not the deer head, but the elk one. Yeah, we can make 2 of them. And the same with this dude. Demonic shaleback head. What the balls? That's a bit freaky. Don't we just have a shaleback one? Demon shaleback. No, we haven't. I haven't came across any of those, but I do have just a shaleback head. Nope, demonic shaleback. Okay, fair enough. So I'm guessing I can't use those? Really? That can't be right. I'm sure that I learnt the first tier of this. Perhaps I did not. Ah, look, I did not. Well, let's fix that. Just so I can actually make some use of those heads that I carried all the way up here from the south, because I know there won't be any of those things around down here, so we'll at least make 2. Let's try that round table just to see what it's like. Those are the other dudes I wanted, but I'm all out of stone, sadly. Yeah, just try the other table. Just another random table, why not? Just to see if we can put it anywhere. We may as well. We'll take those guys and that dude and this guy. That round table does look quite interesting, actually. I would quite like to see what that looks like. We're going to end up running out of room here super, super badly because there's just too much stuff now. There's way too much stuff. A little bit of wall decoration, though. Very nice. Let's see what the... Oh, my good lord, that's kind of big. But it might fit there very well. What's the round one look like? Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, I really like that. That's an awesome model. It is too big for our little house, though. Definitely too big for our house. But something we'll be able to use in the future. I'm absolutely sure of that. Let's just put this guy down. Right up against the wall there, look. Yeah, very nice. Plop you down there. A couple of wall trophies for us as well. One over there. One over here. Overlapping with another object or the terrain. How? That'll do quite nicely. Yeah, very nice. We'll find another one of these. How about we chuck him up there? Majestic. So majestic. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I kind of like this, guys. It's good having a little bit of a play around with this stuff, I must admit. I'm going to go ahead and call it here, though, I think. I think I've burned a fair bit extra time just kind of looking at all of these things and having to play around with them, seeing what they do. Wooden bowl, some tankards, all these kind of simple stuff that we can just use to fill up some space on the table, I suppose. Seems all like a good idea. Really do quite enjoy checking out all of this stuff. There's so much for us to have a play with and an examine in this game still. I really cannot wait to get into it a little bit more and uncover some more of the amazing things that we'll be interested in and seeing what else is going on in this. I am going to make an episode of me trying to solo that cave with that super nasty evil slug demon thing. It was super, super horrible and disgusting. It was really, really terrible. Yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you guys that. So if you have enjoyed this episode, do me a huge, huge favour if you would ever be so kind, hit that thumbs up button for me. Show me that you like it. Any tips and suggestions, do me a huge favour and drop them into the comment box below for me. I absolutely massively appreciate all the feedback that you guys give me on this game. And yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of a play, maybe taking out some more decorations around in this place and seeing what I can do. But I'm really liking it, man. It looks super cool already. We need a door, though. We do still need to put a door down, because it is very, very cold outside. It is very cold outside. But yeah, really quite pleased with it there, guys. Thanks ever so much for coming to join me again today. I hope you're all doing great. Great to see you. Take care. All the best. And I can't wait to see you all again soon.